Good morning, thriving warriors and those who wish they were. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:07 a.m.
Good. Alexa, what's the date?
It's Friday, December 2nd.
Great. And Alexa, what is the weather?
In Amargosa Valley, it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit with partly cloudy skies. Today, we can look for lots of clouds with a high of 57 degrees and a low of 42 degrees.
Wow, very warm. Yesterday morning it was 28 degrees. Okay, so here we are at Career Services, Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help you get from where you are, point A, to point B, where B is better. And we do that through leaving breadcrumbs along the trail. First of all, good morning, Charlene. Good morning, Todd. Good morning, Diana. The consistent, disciplined three who always get on and acknowledge. Good system. Okay, so Department of Career Services, once again, where our goal is to help you get from point A to point B, where B is better. We do that by leaving little breadcrumbs along the way. This is the first breadcrumb. The next breadcrumb is in the description down below. It is the link to our online course. And there's another breadcrumb, which is the link to the motivational video that I use to create this and take notes every morning. The next breadcrumb is the TED Talk for where we are in our basic training course, which is week 4. Today is week 4, day 5. And we are still talking about leadership, which for our metaphor is don't crash the car. How's that? Don't crash the car. Imaginative prayer is the subject of today's thing. So dream it, think it. Next, we have a whole bunch of breadcrumbs for services that we provide: housing, clothing, food, hygiene, transportation, skills training, foundational employment, career planning, and another breadcrumb, not the last, certainly not the least, is the transcript through Seth Godin's daily blog, something he's been doing for over 20 years. So these breadcrumbs. Now the next breadcrumb along the way is our theme. It's simple, ... So every day, if you want to get from point A to point B where B is better, it's simple. Dream big. So kind of the concept for today is dreaming big dreams. Okay, so let's jump right in. Today's motivational video starts with the premise of I know who I think I am. I know who you think I am. I am what you think I am. That's who I am, is what you think I am. That gets back to the first law of power. Power perceived is power achieved. I am what, or I am who you think I am. It's a perception, my perception of your perception. We see the world, another thought, a little meme. We see the world as we are. So if David Logan says, we're at a stage 2, my life sucks, we see the world the same way. Your ambition is your power. So what is your power? Well, another meme in here today. Your ambition is your power. Hopefully you're getting this little feeling, maybe I better click on that link and watch that video. Your ambition is your power. Live life in possibilities, not probabilities. That's kind of an interesting one, because the probability of me doing X could be quite low, but I work on that. I get a little bit better. So tomorrow, the probability of me doing X might go up just a little bit, and every day just a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, till pretty soon the probability gets to be higher than the possibility. It's more probable that I'll get it done than not. And what's the key ingredient there? Discipline, discipline. So we've got 3 people that sign on every day, virtually every day, participate. At least 2 of them, I'm sure, have pen and paper and are ready to go. Have discipline. Turn the probabilities, increase the probabilities, you increase the possibility, but don't give up. Another thing they talk about is church. And Steve Harvey makes kind of a critical comment of churches get you to think small. You're in this little box. It's like this life is very small because the next life is going to be big, and what I have to focus on is the next life. Sayer's here. Oh, great. Good morning, Sayer. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. If there's something we can do for you, let me know. If Charlene wants to drop you, Charlene's going to talk about taking you to Walmart. If she drops you off early, I can pick you up on my way in, but I have to get to Las Vegas quickly because I will be at the city jail today for their annual Christmas party thing. And so, guys, if I don't come back, that's where to look for me. So great, Sayer is there. Now the day is going to be good. I notice I feel better when Sayer's here. So churches get people to think of their life as small. This is what Steve Harvey said. It might resonate in you. Dream big. That's today's meme. Once again, today's simple thing. It's simple, dream big. Don't dream small. Steve Harvey also says, if you're here, if you're alive, that means God isn't done with you yet. Go out, change the world. Change the world by change, and start changing the world by changing yourself. Okay, we're at 7:45 in. Let's go to Seth Godin. Maybe we'll have some time after that because we're cutting these things off at 10 minutes. Accounting in small business. Every small business needs a bookkeeper, but few take appropriate advantage of accounting. So QuickBooks is a bookkeeping system. Accounting is a way to turn organized books into insight, particularly 1, it can help us make decisions. Any data that isn't going to help you make a decision is worth ignoring. More granularity isn't better granularity. 2, it can help us understand our cash flows. In any given moment, we know very little about a business, but over time, we can see how assets and expenses flow. And that flow is insight about what we own, what it's worth, and what we could improve. See number 1. 3, it can implement systems that build trust. When we know who is spending what and when and why, it's easier. Stop micromanaging and focus on number 1 instead. In other words, help make decisions. And number 4, it can get better at predicting the future. Budgets based on past experience are more likely to be accurate than those we simply make up in the moment. Okay, Seth Godin, accounting. That applies to your life. My undergraduate degree was in finance, which is not accounting. Accounting is things that Seth Godin described. Finance really is the question of what is money and how do we get it type of thing, not how do we account for it, anyway. Time is racing, 9:30. So thank you, Seth Godin. Now, how do we get from point A to point B? Where our simple thing is Navy SEAL Maxim. Our version of it yesterday was the only easy day. Go out, make something happen today. How do you do that? Well, you can embrace the suck. You can get comfortable being uncomfortable. You can choose the hard path. You can compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to someone else. Diana says, yesterday's the only easy day. Emotional, spiritual, physical. Right, focus on those. Our table. Oh, we're at time and cut, and cut, and cut.